Well, it is the end of an era in Buffalo broadcasting marked today when Star 102.5 signed off. The station was sold to a Christian radio group, which is expected to begin broadcasting on the frequency in a week. And Most Buffalo's Dave McKinley joining us now with more on these big changes, Dave.
Yes, Kate, and with some word that some of the hallmarks of the station we've grown accustomed to will live on down the dial. But first, it has gone through many incarnations and name changes over the past 48 years, but in all that time, there's been one consistency for the station at 102.5 on the FM dial. It was popular music, and for the past 37 of those years, Rob Lucas has been among the many voices you've heard, and his was the last when they signed off this morning. He says he doesn't know what he's going to do next, but kind of likes it that way. Perhaps not surprisingly, for a guy who's made a living speaking to Western New Yorkers for the past 37 years, he had one more thing to say.
I want to look into the camera for this and say, Buffalo, everything you heard was honest, and we have read everything you've posted on social media, and we know you're going to miss us, but we're going to miss you maybe even more.
Of course, in its more recent history, Star 102.5 was known for being the one to start playing all the Christmas music early, and tonight at 6, we'll share the interesting story behind why they came up with that idea in the first place. There is also an old saying that some of the best ideas are borrowed. So, on that note, there is some news. An hour after Star 102.5 signed off this morning, the owners of another station in town, most recently known as The Breeze, announced they will be changing to the new Star 96.1. Playing the same type of music that Star had been playing, and announcing, Kate, that come this fall, they will carry on the long-cherished Star tradition and become Buffalo's Christmas station.
That was one of the #1 questions people were asking, or things that people were talking about. They're like, who's going to start playing Christmas music in October now?
Well, now you know, down the dial, that station will start doing it.
Good news there. Thank you, Dave. We'll see you in a bit.